Okay, we are here. We are live with some more Pokemon Scarlet. Last time we spent pretty much the entire time shiny hunting, and I think we're going to do the same thing today. We started off, we were trying to look for a Shroomish or Breloom outbreak. We did not find one until toward the end. It was a pretty bad one, unfortunately. But before that, while trying to look, we found a Flareon outbreak, and I decided, yeah, it was worth going for that one. And then it started to get a little late, so I started to pass on a few more interesting outbreaks to try to get to the Shroomish. We found the Shroomish, we put on a Grass Encounter Power level 3. Turns out there were actually wild Shroomish over there that I was unaware of. But in that time process, we managed to get... Well, we did get the shiny Flareon. We managed to get, though, a shiny Tropius, then a shiny Fungus, and then after the same one ran out, we found a shiny Squovit, and then another shiny Tropius. So we're still on the hunt for shiny Shroomish. I think we're going to be doing some outbreak, or like some date skipping. Try to find another Shroomish or Breloom outbreak, because that's the big priority. And then I want to move over, if we get it, hopefully we get it, fingers crossed we get it, to Area 0 to continue looking for Paradox Mons. Yeah, so I think we're not gonna... I started skipping looking in the other two maps outside of the Paldea one, just to try to be as time efficient as I could to see as much as I could. I don't think there's really much I'm, like, actively looking for outside of Paldea. I am very much willing to consider going for... Well, if there's an EV outbreak, I will go for it, because those, I think, are very rare, and it's a very hard shiny to go for. Umbreon seems semi-common. We haven't found any yet while doing this, but I would definitely at least consider an Umbreon. Oh, that's a good meep spot. But I'm not doing Meep. Nope, not doing Meep. That's not what we're here for today. I gotta get Shroomy. I made a promise to Shroomy, and I'm gonna keep it. But yeah, I guess if we go Leafeon, I'll probably do it, because I don't think we really have seen that many Leafeon. Umbreon, I think it depends on the time it is in-game. So we'll see. Our Switch is like 30 minutes behind from all the date skipping we've been doing, which is just kind of funny, but that's how it works out sometimes. Okay. Oh, I feel like I gotta sneeze. Or yeah, I'll be doing this for a bit. Oh god, sneeze. Excuse me. Jeez Louise, I feel like I always sneeze like shortly after streaming. Hopefully me changing that month didn't fuck something up. It did not. Cool. Okay. Yeah, so I think we'll just keep going. It seems like Shroomish, and we haven't found any Breloom. We only found the one Shroomish. They do seem pretty uncommon. But we did find one, and I did search. So they are actually outbreaks for them. We just need a better one. Worst case, we could go back to Encounter Power, because I did find out Shroomish spawn over by Medali just as Shroomish. And then they spawn probably more commonly than the Shroomish Breloom bunch do on the other side of Medali. But I think an outbreak is probably more consistent. I mean, if we don't get anything in like a half hour, we'll go from there. But yeah. And then I do have shiny Pokemon I need a nickname in this game, even just ignoring the Legends Arceus ones. Although it's too hard to focus on two things at once a lot of time. We do already have Glaceon. Yeah, we're only missing the 3 Evolutions, one of which is Eevee. I guess it isn't an Evolution, but in the Eevee line, which is pretty nice. Yeah, Umbreon is an interesting one. I do want to go for that, because it is just a nice shiny. Leafeon I'm less excited for, admittedly. I just care less about. But it is, I think, still worth going for, especially given we're going through the effort of... we're already going through the effort to get all the other ones. We even got Glaceon. So, may as well get Leafeon at that point. I mean, I guess I'd honestly probably be easier to find an EV outbreak and get 2 as opposed to trying to do a Leafeon outbreak, because Leafeon is just so hard to spot as a shiny. I'm doing 2 laps always just to be safe, because sometimes I miss an outbreak or 2. But yeah, I guess I could talk about the shinies. The other thing I could do is I could, instead of brainstorming shiny nicknames, I could knock out some from the list of things that I was considering for some of these Pokemon. Not sure what will be the best call. I probably should get to knocking stuff out, especially in Legends Arceus, so I can get a better list going of just potential generic nicknames I could use. Okay, I don't think I need the wood toys, to be honest. Because yeah, that would, I think, help a little bit at least. With the remaining, because I have about 50 Legends Arceus nicknames, I still need Pokemon I need to brainstorm nicknames for. But I don't know. It is what it is. Yeah. This is such an interesting way to go about shiny hunting. Doing a bunch of date skips. There's something weirdly exciting about it, I guess. I don't know. Not always the best approach. That could be fun to go for. So. That's a lot in one spot, dang. I got a decent bit that time. Nothing that we needed though. But yeah, I guess, yeah, out of the shinies that we still need a nickname. I know we do have a Flareon name already picked out. I guess I gotta look up what our current Squovit nickname is to see if we're doing some theming there. For the Squovit that we got that'll become a Greedent. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, just triple checking. I think there's only a few spots where the Shroomish and Breloom outbreaks can be. Yeah, that really is my top priority. Unless there's something crazy. Which I don't think there will be. Oh shit, thank you for the raid! Welcome, welcome! Welcome, welcome, I hope your stream went well. Currently I am looking for either a Shroomish or Breloom outbreak. So I've been date skipping around, seeing if I could get lucky with that. Although there are a few evolutions that I'm also kind of keeping an eye out for, because I have most of them as shinies, except for I do not have Eevee, I do not have Umbreon or Leafeon. So any of those are going. Stream's going good. Hasn't gone on too long yet. So I haven't had the chance to really start getting into the shiny hunts. So far, so good. Hopefully it will continue that way. Hopefully we'll find what we're looking for. If not, I'm gonna have to rely on an encounter power sandwich, which isn't the most consistent with Shroomish, but gotta do what I gotta do. Let's see, Gumshoe. No, I saw no run. Not anything I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm a man on a mission right now. See if that mission is a success or not. It's been a bit of a unsuccessful mission so far, but not giving up. I'm determined. And a little bit stubborn. So we'll see what happens. Okay. Might be a lot. It took us a good while yesterday to find Shroomish, and then it was a pretty bad outbreak, unfortunately. So we'll see what happens here. Does not seem to be a super common outbreak, unfortunately. But hey, we'll get there eventually, hopefully, maybe. Endure. Thank you for the follow. I remember someone mentioning community at the Spiral Hill east of Los Platos is a good place to isolate true machine. Only have to go the sandwich method. Oh wait, Spiral Hill east of Los Platos. Let me see. Now I'm brain farting on which one that is. Hang on. I'm gonna figure it out. Give me. I'm so bad at remembering town names. Okay, I feel like I'm going. Wait. I'm gonna remember this one. I swear. I know this is. I know it's one of the towns. Am I being stupid? I know I've heard the name. Wait. Is it the? Oh, it's here. That's what it is. East. Oh, you mean kind of around here? I did see they were in the general area. I haven't given it a super thorough shot. You know what? Let me see. Let's put on like a grass encounter power 2 real quick, and we'll just see if it seems decent. Because if it actually is, and it could just be a spot I've missed. So I was, you know, I tried a few areas, but I wasn't like crazy thorough when I was checking stuff. So I did find out a different spot by Medali that they spawned that I wasn't aware of. So yesterday. So it's worth a shot. Why not? I haven't tried it myself yet. Hey, we'll find out together then. Nah. But I appreciate the at least the idea of it. Right side of that hill. Okay. Yeah, cause I didn't see that they spawned around there. I know Deerling also spawns in the general area. But maybe if there's a spot where Deerling doesn't spawn or spawns a lot less, that could work. Okay, yeah, I'll check around the area, why not? Can't hurt. Because, yeah, my only other encounter method is by Medali, but there's a spot where it doesn't spawn with Breloom, where it seems like they're a little more common, but I still get a lot of Tropius and Fungus over there. As well as the occasional Deerling and Skiddo. This is my Shy Challenge, I was using all the tricks for isolating. Oh, yeah, no, it's... You gotta find every trick you can to isolate. It makes things so much more manageable when you're trying to go for something specific. No, still looking for the Pomo. Rip. Not being nice to you. Great Klauf. Okay, let's see if we can find anything. Yeah, just take some determination. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna fly up this way. Take a look, we'll see. There's gotta be something. Gotta be somewhere. Yeah, I'm okay with getting a few encounters. They're not Shroomish. Okay, well, there is a Shroomish. Oh yeah, we're gonna be getting a lot of outbreak messages for a second. See how consistent. I mean, if I have to risk Deerling, I'm okay with it. I just don't actually have much of a need for Deerling. Favorite Pokemon, favorite shiny. Honestly, it's probably favorite Pokemon and favorite shiny are probably the same. Because I'm a big fan of Steel. I think it's very cute. And it also happens to have a shiny that is quite nice. So, they kind of go hand in hand. Yeah, I think the same thing ends up being, like, Mareep is a close second for both of them. Another one I just think is cute. I'm trying to think, like, what's a shiny that I really like that I'm not, like, that attached to the Pokemon. Favorite for both is Umbreon. Yeah, Umbreon's a nice one. That's one of the 3 Pokemon in the Eevee line I don't currently have. It's on the to-do list. Just a matter of finding the right moment for it, because it's much easier to do that with an outbreak. So, Hopefully one day I'll get there. Yeah, okay, there's Skiddo up here. Seems like a little lower was better. Honestly, I wouldn't mind risking Hoppip. Just because I don't have anything in the line as of now. Let's try down here more. But, you know, I don't want to be seeing a ton of them, ideally. Let's see. I mean, hey, at least the spawn Pokemon would be different than the other place I was using, if nothing else. Sorry to get that. I've only gotten Umbreon one like 2 or 3 times, but lucky to get an Eevee one once. Yeah, I have not gotten... The Eevee one I know is like super rare. The other one I'm missing, yeah, is Leafeon, which... Honestly, at that point, I'm like, I'd almost rather just go through the Eevee outbreak and just evolve it. Save myself the struggle. So around here seems okay. That is a lot of Hoppip. Let's see. Let's keep it. Oh, I'll give it a little bit longer just to see. This doesn't seem okay. It doesn't seem terrible. I'd have to at least give it a consideration. How far away do they spawn in this direction? Oh, wait. We are seeing them. Leafeon and Glaceon are probably the most evil ones to try to tell. Oh, yeah, yeah. I did manage to get a Glaceon. No clue how many of them I actually missed. So... I probably missed at least one of them at some point. I wouldn't be surprised. You just got Sylveon, nice. And Shy Sylveon's great. I mean, yeah, so Sylveon's always a good one. I got really lucky with the Sylveon. Just with an encounter power outside of Alfornata, I just happened to get it. When I had a fairy encounter power, I was pure luck. Didn't even need the outbreak. It seems viable. I guess it just comes down to would I rather do encounter power. Try to find an outbreak. Guess that just comes down to preference. And then just finding a more specific route that works the best. There's definitely some level of viability to this, though. Okay, I guess I kind of have to also find ways to not get too close to the water if possible. Otherwise, that's just going to start hogging a bunch of the spawns. You know, this isn't the worst. I may have given up on this area a little too soon. Or I think, yeah, I came here and I was like, can I isolate it here? No, okay, trying another area. And then I never thought to retry it. Definitely a bit of Deerling in the Hoppip line, but can't complain too much, I guess. And a Mankey. Do I try counter power? Honestly, it might be worth just giving it a go. I guess if I don't have to save if I don't get a Shroomish. Like, if I get a Deerling, I feel mean resetting on Deerling because I like Deerling, it's cute. Yeah, it's probably worth trying this. Because, yeah, unfortunately it seems like the Shroomish outbreaks are quite uncommon. Just reset him. Yeah. And I've done that occasionally. Yeah, but given the Shroomish luck has not been great in outbreaks. Screw it. Let's go for it. Go save here. Set up a picnic. I'm not sure which River Mystic I want to use. Has a 15% chance of appearing. Okay. Yeah, I've been... Doesn't... Yeah, I have no idea how... it works. Okay, let's see. What do I need to use here? Not need, but I guess bitter. Okay, hang on. Let me pull up this. Counter. Oh, wait, let me... Which one's... I literally just looked and I already forgot which one was bitter. I'm great at this. It's alphabetical. That's nice and sad. Hey, was this one that was super easy? Let's see. If I go... Oh, wait. Okay. Yes, we're doing this. A lot of lettuce. Why not? This is what I was trying to get before I gave up trying to find after an hour of resetting them. Yeah, I can't say I blame ya. The only reason I'm so determined is because I was trying to do the Excalibur Terror Raid. Alright, real quick, let's go. You kind of match Shroomish a little bit. I was trying to do the Excalibur Raid, so I was doing a thing where I would save, and then I basically put EVs and a bunch of supplies into Pokemon to test a bunch all at once. Because I don't have the online service, so I have to rock it solo. And then, right before I was about to finish testing my last Pokemon, a shiny Shroomish showed up in the wild, and I'm like, unfortunately... I don't think this is gonna work. I was like, unfortunately, I can't keep it. I just spent like 2 million Pokédollars worth of supplies. And then it turned out it was a little bit harder to encounter than I thought it was. I did find one. I'm looking for one more. I told the Shroomish I'd come back for it. I found a totally different one. The first one didn't count. And I also just wanted a shiny Breloom anyway, so it was a good excuse. But that first one, yeah, took a while to find. And so I was trying to find a more consistent way of doing it. Make sure this was encounter. We only lost one piece of lettuce. We're fine. Okay, cool. Phew! I feel like I was trying to find the best solo sensor. Right? Too much. There's like someone who purposely tanks the raid online. Oof. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna. Well, I'll keep an eye on the Deerling. Let's see. I don't know how far I'm. I guess I'm gonna go the full route around for a sec, and then we'll kind of get a vibe check on it all. Try to stay as far away from the lake as I can. See how that goes. Okay, this little bit around here doesn't seem great. Some parts definitely seem a little more consistent than others. That was a lot of hop-hip noises. You know, one day I'll go for the full hop-hip line. I would not complain if we got one. Okay, Zangoose. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't even go past the lake. Because there's like stretches where we're not seeing them. Let's see. Figure it out. We'll figure out the vibe. Figure out the routing and all that. Yeah, we are seeing a lot of hop-hip. Shroomish. Hopefully Shroomish doesn't seem too hard to spot, shiny-wise. From what I've seen, I think. I don't know, I could have missed 15 of them for all I know, but probably not. going over here because we did see some up this way. Yeah, I'm starting to think this is probably about the same as where we were looking at, with Medali yesterday. I think it was in the same general amount. But we only do need one. You end up using body press Avalugg? That is so funny. That is exactly what I ended up using. It's Iron Defense body press Avalugg. I was not expecting it to be able to learn Recover. Turns out made it better than a lot of the other Pokemon that were in a similar boat. Cause yeah, I was like, okay, well, surely like Glastrier will be better than Avalugg. Nope, it just couldn't do it. Didn't get the recovery. Yeah, I had to basically get a teammate with Intimidate as well to make it actually, or like a AI teammate with Intimidate to be somewhat consistent. So I had to do a few resets, but I did get there. Yeah, the recover was a bit of a shit. Yeah, it just felt so strange. When the fact that like Hisui and Avalugg doesn't get it, because I was looking at that too. Nope, just regular Avalugg. I was just very confused, but I mean it worked out great, so I can't complain. I'm guessing kind of around this loop is the best call, hopefully. Maybe. Don't really know how far I want to. I think we'll turn back. I'm not seeing that many anymore. Yeah, it definitely works, just not phenomenally. Oh, it seems okay. Yeah, I guess I'd have to do a more thorough check of the other spot to see if this spot or the one by Medali seems a little more consistent. Honestly, I think some of it comes down to what I want to risk phasing on. You know, Deerling and Hoppip versus Ungus and Tropius. Given I got 2 Tropius yesterday, I'm willing to risk the Hoppip. And I mean Deerling's Deerling. Good. Trumbian. Semi-cautious. Yeah, the one downside to Deerling is every time I have to like go out of my way to make sure it's not shiny. I have to like get up close to it to look at its bow. There's probably another way to tell besides the bow, but that's just the way I've found to be most consistent. This is the most not a route I've come up with. I'm just kind of picking random directions and running with it. But it's getting the job done good enough, so I can't complain. Yeah, to have a Shroomishes also, I have to take just a second to be safe with some of them. A lot of little pauses. I mean, I guess I could test the other area. Because we're getting to a point where I'm like, yeah, I might end up wanting to reset anyway. I guess the comparison wouldn't hurt. Let's see. Well, go a teensy bit longer. So I'm like, yeah, I'm totally fine resetting on a Tropius phase. If I end up checking over there and I just find a Tropius. I do still need a Fungus though. We'll see. Deerling. Lots of deerling. Rumi, yoo-hoo! Where are you? The Hoppip spawning with the Skip Bloom is mean for shiny hunting. Even they just invert colors. Or switch colors, or however you'd say it. Means I'm likely to think one of them's the other one and not notice it. I'd probably be fine, but I'm sure I'd spot it, but it always makes me paranoid. And going down here kinda works. Not flawless. Okay, I think now we turn back. Well, we're seeing him. We're just the dealing to Shroomish ratio is not the best. Hello, Shroomish. Yoo-hoo. What? Okay, I was not near you. Nice try. I'm gonna assume we're gonna be resetting in a sec. I've been saying that for the past few minutes, but hey, you know, it's the addiction of just one more moment. Pretty much thought it was a Hoppip. Can't say I blame it, and they're both silly. Just like the sandwich. At this point, yeah, I really am. Dude's always a quick little match to see that a pink flower. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, you given, I found like 3 of them on accident. Without any, like, boosts for it. And every time, it just... I do like a head whip, yeah. I mean, I can't complain when I find them. I mean, I like the Pokemon quite a lot. I'm like, I did find out that it was possible to change their forms in this game, or the seasons they were. So, I'm like, you know what? I can try to get all of them. The dupes aren't that big of a deal as of now. But it's also not really the priority. I also got 2 random Sawsbucks too. Like I don't think I've gotten any of them intentionally. Or even while having like an encounter power level 3 sandwich up. Or a sparkling power sandwich up. They just keep showing up. Like that one. Oh. How long have we gone through this? Okay. I'm gonna, I think, go check. Yeah, I'm gonna go check by the Medali place. I just want to have a comparison. In case I continue to give up on the outbreaks. Okay, let's we should stop. We can stop now. This is where you check the other place. Okay, other place. Deerling's always the yeah. It really is. Ugh. No, yeah, it's definitely more social. It's kind of cute though. I can't complain whenever I find one. I also just really like Deerling and Sawsbuck. But yeah, it's just like what? I wasn't looking for you. Over this way is also Broomish territory. When I was here, there was actually an outbreak right by it. It was a really bad one because they kept like spawning in the wall, and it was only ever a few at a time. But that had some influence on how good or bad the spot appeared. I am kind of curious. Broomish likes to make this a little tricky. Trying its best to commit tomfoolery. You know, yeah, the other spot might be at least a little bit more consistent. I don't know if I'd say it's a lot more consistent. But a little bit. At least without the outbreak, for sure. Very mediocre outbreak, but the outbreak. I haven't done too much routing testing over here. Especially because I was kind of limited to try to go by the outbreak whenever I could. They're kind of tree base-ish. Allegedly, according to the Pokedex. Anyway, here's a different Deerling type. Over here is a decent bit of them. Interesting. I'm leaning into the go back and try an outbreak. Given we have not been... I mean, we haven't seen any shinies, frankly. I think by now we would have found something, but... Guess not. Look at the draw. I thought that was a hidden item. It happens way too much that I try to run into Fungus to pick up a hidden item. Like, they don't even look like hidden items in this game, because that's not what they're not Pokeballs anymore. Like, how am I falling for this in 3D? I think I just see a small thing on the ground, and I'm like, yep, that's it. Over here we were getting some... Well, this time I didn't get any. Tropius stole their spawn spots. I think I'm gonna cave in a sec. Go back to outbreaks. Yeah, the other spot I think might actually be a slightly better. I don't think it's a crazy amount better, but it does seem a little bit more consistent. Does not want to be my friend. One day, with enough persistence, I'll get somewhere. Let's try going a little more. How close to town do they spawn? We'll never know if any of those deerling are shiny. Actually, this part of the area almost seems better than where I was. Maybe we try a few gate skips. If we don't get the Shroomish, we do encounter power again for a bit. Kind of just alternate to try to make things a little more interesting, a little more engaging. Yeah, they do not want to, he does not want to show up. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Sheesh. How long are we into it? Okay, we've gone through 20 minutes with nothing. I think it's okay to reset here. Okay, yeah, let's try some more resets, see if we get lucky. If not, we'll move on, or we'll go from there. While I'm here, I may as well also quickly write down the nickname I have for the shiny squirrel, or the other shiny squirrel we have, in case when I nickname the shinies. Cause I got some shinies I still need to nickname. Yeah, okay. I think it would be nice to know what that was. I have way too many shinies to come up with nicknames for. Real struggle. Okay. I guess we could just chill here. Okay. Try some more resets. See if we get anything lucky. Will we find out right now? Nope, because it did. Okay, well, I may as well catch my switch time up because it is pretty off right now. Try that again. Okay. If there's ever a time to reset that, it was then. Boom, boom, boom. Did it change? I think it changed. Yeah, it should have changed. Okay. Anything of interest? Nope. Okay. Off we go. We're off to the races. Yeah, we got your first Journer shiny at some point as well. I think that's the only rock type there. I don't think like Knackley's over there. I don't think we need an outbreak for it, thankfully. If we do, then oops, I could be wrong. that is one I'd like to go for, especially too because we go in for Ice Cube and Violet. Gotta get both of them. Room Magneton. Yeah, we do need another Toad School as well at some point, which is gonna probably have to be an outbreak. Shiny Hunt, but I'm gonna wait on that for now. I have other things I want to prioritize. It is a nice shiny line, though. Mankey. Okay, well, I don't know why I tried to cover my mouth, because I was immediately just going to keep yawning anyway, the second I took it away. Well, we might be here a bit. Hopefully not too long. For my sanity. I didn't even look at the Squovit. Whoops. Well, that's okay. Orion. Not quite what we're looking for. You're right off the bat. We're gonna be here a while anyway. I'm going to get away for the long haul, eh? I mean, I guess if we don't get anything within like 45 minutes, I'll probably have to stop just so I don't have to. If I don't get lucky with the outbreak itself, I don't have to call it midway through. That's fine. We'll get one sooner than later. I like how this is the bigger luck. I gotta head out, but awesome stream. Hope you get the outbreak shiny. Thank you. I appreciate it. And thanks for stopping by in the raid. I appreciate it quite a lot. We'll see. Maybe we'll get it eventually. I'm sure. Maybe. Hopefully. Oh boy. The Excalibur raids pop up. I mean, I guess that's how that would work. Alright, maybe if I start like begging and pleading with the game, it'll eventually give me what I'm looking for. Like, please, just give me a Shroomish or even a Breloom outbreak. I'll take either. Did I fuck it up there? Nope. We're good. Terra just spawned right next to me. One more outbreak. Ah! Jeez, the odds are really kicking in. Whoa! would not be a me stream without a yawn or 2 or 10. And Herm. Bronzo. Yeah, I saw the cycles there. Yeah, we gotta go for that shiny as well at some point. Thankfully, that's an easy one to isolate. The only dragon type outside of, what's the... Levincia. I'm so bad with town names. Just the worst. Another Glaceon. We see so many Glaceon, it feels like. I've not seen a single Leafeon or Umbreon in quite a while. We've seen multiple Umbreon. I don't know if we've ever seen a Leafeon, to be honest. We must have, and I probably just didn't think twice about it at the time. But, like, they do not seem to show up much. I gotta make sure I look thoroughly by Medali, as that's the only place I actually know of where I've seen a Skirmish Outbreak. It would be pretty tragic to just straight up miss one. Ring. I do not need anything in that shiny line. Because we got the full line like multiple times over in Legends Arceus. That's a lie. I think we only have one shiny Ursa Luna. I'm just too lazy to evolve more of them. Luxray. This is what my life's gonna be. The Florge is over there. One day we'll go for that as well. Just not today. I'm like, yeah, maybe I should be trying to come up with a few shiny Pokemon nicknames, do a little brainstorming. I'll see if I have the patience to get particularly far with it, but I probably should use the moment because we're not doing anything else of meaningfulness. So yeah, we got two shiny Primeape to name, two shiny Tropius to name, a Fungus, and a Squovit. Oop, that was the wrong one. Granted, the Squovit, I have to figure out what the other one's name is, so. And it's kind of hard with the Primeape too, because I haven't decided what I want to do for Annihilate. Which makes me want to hold off on that at least for a bit. Let's see here. Frankly, yeah, it'd probably be better to lock in a few names. Maybe I should look for the Legends Arceus shinies on our list. Or do some Legends Arceus nicknames. Don't know how focused I'm going to be on that, but you know what? May as well try. What do we have to come up with for next? Yeah. Roll down a little bit here while I'm gonna be doing two things at once, I guess, eh? As well. Yeah. Blunk. Okay. Okay, we're on Kroga and Toxicroak. The best thing I got off the top of my brain was Crunky. So, clearly we're off to a start. Also, how am I supposed to type these in, I'm realizing? My hands are like completely occupied this entire period. And I guess I can just write them in as I go to the best of my ability. I guess that just requires me to write in actually good names and not just a bunch of dog shit. Could do Crunky and Croaky. Kinda goofy. Clearly I'm going full clever mode. Not to brag or anything. Oop. Not gonna do that. Meep. Lomomola. Yeah, Lomomola might be, if I ever decide to go for that, probably best as an outbreak, I presume. I don't know. What else can I come up with? I feel like I can get kind of weird with them. I don't know, I can go like Scrungy Bungy, for example, on Toxicroak. I feel like Toxicroak and Croagunk are one of those kind of guys that you can just name some weird ass shit and it just like works. I don't know, I got the Scrumbles. Same vibe. Scrum. I can't type today. Scrumbles for Croagunk, maybe? I don't know. They feel very scrummy coated, I guess. Calling it with scrummy coated. I think that would actually fit. I don't know why I would name it Scrummy Coated. But that is so funny and bad. For that be like Toxicroak, Scrummy Coated. Wait. Yeah, I think that barely fits. Scrummy Coated. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna keep questioning that one. Questioning my my thought process. We got Dungly Buff. That also feels more Toxicroaky to me, I don't know why. Oh, I think that's the first time we've seen a yellow Florges there. The name of Dungles or Doongles. I like how I'm like I could go with like the frog bit or something. No, just the most nonsensical sounds. Froggers. I was like trying to. I couldn't do Froggers because Frogger is just a game, and I've already named something that I believe. There are Proggers, so it's like Poggers, but with frogs. Okay. Even I'm fed up with my bullshit. What else could I come up with? I don't know, we got Fingal. I was thinking because yeah, it has like the different colored like middle finger. I don't know how those connect exactly, but you know what? That's kind of how I got there. I was the Fingal and Fungal. I don't know, I could just call it like Fly Trap. It's like a frog trap. Prop trap? What am I I like how I'm like, I should think of the frog thing, and then I proceed to just bomb that entirely terribly. Just biggest possible fail. Well, I got some things there. Let's move on to... I gotta get like all these... some ideas going, so we can at least lock some of these Pokemon in. Okay, we got Chimecho. I feel like I want to do something silly for Chimecho. Because yeah, the Legends Arceus Chimecho little plotline is so cute. So goofy. I love it so much. I could name it Wind Chime. I'm just gonna name it after the thing that it's based off of. Well, I was more so thinking I'm running it down for just it was like Dingaling, but like that just sounds like a penis. It's not really the intent. Maybe like Doorbell. I can't go the other direction. I always want to. Oh, did I finish? No, I did not. I hit a home just slightly too early there. I don't know why I just immediately went like chime. Okay, I think I have to back this real quick. Hang on. Oh wait, did it change? Oh, I think it did change. Never mind. Oops. Well, let's see if it keeps cooperating. I'm like me trying to do the thing where I'm like, oh yeah, types of blank to help me nickname. I'm like, types of bells. Like, is that really? I could do something like, yeah, like a musical instrument. I could do like trumpet or trombone. Or saxophone. I don't know. I was like, something musical could work. I mean, is there any other like... Name it triangle. After the triangle instrument. I was trying to think, is there any like bands or anything? Like, I'm not that musically inclined or knowledgeable, unfortunately. I don't even know what I would... What kind of music? I guess it'd have to be like a classical music for Chimecho. I could just name it like classical. That kind of works. Something that is... Oh, I didn't even consider a Salazzle outbreak. First time we've seen one of those in a long time. I do want to do that eventually, but I'm gonna let it slide for now. They're pretty rare, unfortunately, I think, but... Oops. We're kind of on a mission right now, to be honest, and I'd rather stay the course. Rockruff. Tempting as it may be to get sidetracked. Sure, we could find most of these again with enough patience. Applin one. Interesting. We did get the full line of that, thankfully, from a shiny event. Anything else real quick I can think of, or do we move on? I mean, we probably have something for Chimecho to at least consider. I don't know. I want to do Chimecho something silly, you know. That's why the name Dingaling I don't think I'm gonna stick to. Like any outbreaks on this side of the map? Okay, there were a few. Just a lower bunch this time. Okay, next we have 2 Bronzor and 2 Bronzong, which I'm sure a few of the names I had for Chimecho could theoretically work for that, given their bells. Ah yes, Bellsy, clearly. And this is why I need to not come up with nicknames. I don't know how I even want to go about considering Bronzor or Bronzong nicknames, unfortunately. Because, yeah, that's just, like, kind of tricky. Yeah, I don't know, like, I used to quite like Bronzong. I feel like nowadays I just kind of, like, forget about it. Like, I see it, I'm like, yep, that's Bronzong. Like, I don't dislike it, but they definitely feel kind of forgettable or kind of just nothing to me. Like, I don't feel anything strong when I see them. I know, yeah, because with Bridget and my girlfriend and I were going through some Pokemon cards earlier today. Because we have, like, a living dex, basically, for cards of all the Pokemon. And we were debating which Bronzor we wanted between, like, 3 of them. And it was just such, like, a... Like, they were almost, like, they're all, like, pleasant to look at. But none of them really invoked any actual emotion. It was just like, well, we could do any of them. I don't know. I was thinking more of the one, like, art card, the illustration, where it's, like, looking in a mirror. So I was like, I could do, like, mirror. What's the other one I had in mind? Oh, like, window. I don't know why I would do window, but a mirror and a window were similar. Like, something like that, I guess, could work. Not particularly exciting, but it's a thing. I would not have expected Shroomish to be this... It's hard to find an outbreak for, I'm gonna be honest. What else could I do for Bronzor Bronzong? Okay, it'd be like fucking like Zonged out or like Zongen out. Zonger, Zonged. I feel like there's something funny with Zong, just because that just sounds so evocative. Found an outbreak where Shroomish could have been, but it was a pseudo-wudo. Womp womp. Might be going back to encounter powers in a bit. You name it Zooted. I'm trying. I guess I'm like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't worry too much. Ampharos outbreak. I shouldn't worry too much about whatchamacallit? About like thematically naming it with each other. Especially if I'm not that attached. I mean, if it works out, it does. Because I'm like, well, I could do something with Zor even, probably. Zorded. I don't know, Zorded, Zorbin. Excuse me. Zorp. Yeah, I don't know, like a Brenorp. Ooh, wrong thing. Nizorpy. Okay, I wrote Norpy. That actually does look okay, all things considered. The Bronzor looks kind of clock-esque. I was like, I don't know, TikTok or something, but like, eh. It feels a little dramatic for something that's just kind of goofy. Ah, yes, we got Clong. Tlong. Or I guess I could do KLONG, Klong. Yeah, that feels a little weirdly sketch. It's given too much of the, you know, KKK vibes with Klong, KLONG. I don't like that. I think I'm taking that off the list. I don't think I'm doing that one, Chief. You know, that's just comes across as kind of cringe. Gosh dang, shroomish outbreaks just don't happen. I don't know, maybe in a bum we'll go try to do more counter power stuff, see if we get something there. Give it a few more minutes. Game is trying everything in its power to not give me the goods. Eh. I don't know why I just thought of Dong Zong. For Bronzong, I guess. I don't even know. I don't even know where these names are going. I don't know who gets them. Who gets the displeasure of having to get stuck with that name? Okay, well we got some stuff for him. I think we move on just to... Cause I gotta get to the end of this list so I can stop feeling like I need to get to the end of the list before I move on with my life for some of these, so... Because I figured too, I could go through the list, and if I'm dissatisfied with whatever is remaining, I just don't take it. Or I just come up with new names. Okay, we got Chatot. I don't know, I got Chip Chip. Chip Chip or Chop Chop. I got Chip Chip. Chop Chop. Hippie. Chappy. I don't know where I'm going with this. We're just running with it. You know what? I just need something thrown on the list. Okay, a lot of Lake Casaroya shit. Note to self. No. What else could I do for Chatot? Just shorten to Chot. C-H-O-T. Or we could do the Screamer. Very dramatic. I'm just thinking how a lot of birds just love yelling. It's like, no, you don't need to be screaming right now. It's okay. I could also do a fighting and counter power thing again. Could try that. That kind of worked. I can name it like Sing Song. Pretty sure I've named something like Mimic before. Or I could do like Screecher. I don't know why I immediately came back to the Toad School being named Too Cool For You, doing Too Loud For You with like numbers. Terrible. Not Too Cool For You, Too Loud For You. I don't know why that's what I came to, but on the possibility list, I guess. The Charles. I was gonna be like the Chunkler. I feel like the Chunkler is funnier to me. I don't know why. Clearly, I have a great sense of humor. If I'm getting, I almost said if I'm getting queefed by the Chunkler. That is not want to name something Queefed. I don't think it makes sense. Maybe I could do that for like Ghastly. I'm putting that in the list of potential names. I don't even know if it'll let me use that name. I feel like it won't, but maybe it will. I mean, it lets you use like vape, for example, so... And I just went back in a similar boat. We have Stonky or Stonkler. Same with like, oh, it's gonna be like Yellow Fellow, but like yell is in screaming. I'm trying to think if there's something I could do with that. Yeah, yellot. Or yellow lot. Okay, but we'll I could name it like Talkback or Toxies. This is getting a little weird. Or like, I don't even, not weird, but something. I don't know what. Okay, do I want to try doing Apom and Ambipom, or do I want to actually go try to look for this thing with an encounter power? I probably should just try an encounter power. Well, I mean, I could go a little longer here. So I feel like we're actually getting some nicknames right now, so fuck it. Let's do a little more. Okay, we got 2 Apom and an Ambipom. I don't know, Pombi. I don't want to name it Poop Poop. Poop Poop. Or like Poo Poo. Not even like, not like poop, but like just more like the sound. Like poop. I mean, I could do. Okay, I just immediately went into stupid mode. Name it like Monkey. I don't know if I give it Monkey Business. How many characters too many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Monkey Business. I could get rid of the E in monkey. Whoop, I keep putting that on X. Okay, I could do, so, monkey, I get rid of like an S, Monkey Business. Nah, or do I get rid of like the I? Then it should be Monkey Busness. I could do BISNESS, Monkey Business. It's such a stretch. The other thing was gonna be like Monkey Time. Then I literally just had ooh, ooh, ah, ah. Oh. Or it was like monkey around, but then I just got like monk. But what's funny if I do that is then I can name one. If I name monk is in M-O-N-K, I can name one priest. Name the other one nun. It also made me just think of Nunya, as in Nunya Business. Okay, well, I just have like grippers, like the hands are they're grippers. I don't know why suddenly I'm coming up with a million names, not like great ones, but I'm actually brainstorming them. Before I was just drawing blank after blank. I think sometimes too you just gotta get like a little bit of confidence going. Name shit weird, weird things. Clearly we got Ambipom. Bampin for ambipom? I don't know. Let's say I could do like ambidextrous. I was thinking like, okay, hang on. Name it like thumb. Be like, oh, they got thumbs. And then I was like, twiddle your thumbs. Thumb, twiddle. Let me look up ambidextrous. Let me see if I can just so I spell it right. Ambidextrous. I think that fits, right? Ah. I feel like that's kind of. I mean, that's more of a. Not like a funny name or anything, but just sort of a generic, safe name. Okay, I got, wait. Stupid other. I got ambi boppin, ambi poppin, ambi lockin. I don't fucking know. Something there. Not anything good, but there's something. Okay, well then that made me just think like, I don't know, like pip pop. Or like Poppy. Maybe not pop. Wow, there's so many outbreaks right there. What the heck? It's another Glaceon, dude. Alright, we got Boniri and Lopunny. I don't know, I just came up with Bundle for Boniri. That was the first thought. I feel like I've come up with that name like 6 times before. Got the simple name of like Hoppy and Hoppers. Sometimes names don't necessarily need to be clever. They can just be silly. Shroomish! That might actually be in a decent spot too! Oh my god, that took forever! Wait. I gotta find it. That looked like it was probably in a flat area. Okay. Because honestly, I kind of want to try to go for a small one. And I kind of want to go for a female one. Like, if I have the chance to go for multiple, if I don't get the male right away, I might go for the female. Assuming this looks like it's probably decent, at least. Looks like it's probably decent enough for one, at least, right? Okay, this looks good enough. Oh! I wonder if I could, like, picnic up here. Bet you I could. Okay, I'm just gonna start feigning things because we need to. I want to get moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is actually a good spot. 6, 7, 8. Also a lot closer where we found the original one. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. 30 is such a relief. 7, 8, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, doing a few extra to be safe, 2, 3, 4, 65, I'm gonna do one last one of this, and 66, I'm coming for the Shroomy. Okay, let me put you in the front for a sec. Okay, I think I want to see if we can do the picnic resets up top. Like how effective that would be. Hey, don't mind me. Because yeah, I have to be able to actually see below. I'm worried they're gonna spawn like directly below me. What? Really? That didn't work. Yeah. Trying to just get a vibe check here. The resetting up there did not work. Would resetting down here work? Try to go pretty close to the wall. I'm just trying to see if this is a viable strat or not. If not, we'll have to run back and forth, which could work fine. Just depends. 'Cause yeah, they're going to spawn above me, I think, is the problem. I was kind of hoping that if I was above, nothing would spawn up there, but didn't work like that. Okay, one more thing up here. Oh crap. What is spawning? Still over there? Really? Okay, well. Fortunately, looks like we're having to run around. Hear that sound effect for a while. Okay, I'm debating how I want to handle this. I wanted to do small. Maybe we try small for a bit and see if we get lucky. And if not, we buy a level 1 sparkling power. Maybe? I don't know. I'm like, if we're gonna do level 3, I have to have encounter power. So I can make the most of it later if need be. See what's small as it makes it obviously hard to see them. I do kind of want to go for a large one as well. For Breloom is the issue as well. But I guess if we go for a large one and get a female, then it just grew up. Me trying to form the narrative. Or we just buy sparkling one and we get what we get and kind of just go from there. Because yeah, we could do sparkling and then go for multiple if we really want to. Okay, let's do that. And we'll just see if we get lucky with any sizes. We only have one fastball, unfortunately, so we'll have to see, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, we'll have to come back to Buddy Area and Low Putty. I'm just gonna highlight it because I have a feeling I'll forget that we were there because I put a few in. Okay, cafeteria. Oh, I'm double saying. Yeah. Woo! 150 VP, baby. Oh man. Hopefully we can get a small female one. That would be pretty sick. That would be my Shroomy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There's Jamaica. Just speaking of that earlier. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Oh boy. I mean, I guess worst case we don't catch any on a fastball. Because the, yeah, I guess it depends what this next one is. We have about an hour, 45, man, close to 45 minutes to try to get as many as we can to try to find Shroomy itself. Not just one of Shroomi's friends. See how it goes. Yeah, we kind of have to figure out what the routing for all this looks like. I genuinely don't know. I think just running back and running forward might be a good approach. Although it's hard to say. Yeah, we gotta do our best to actually make sure we're despawning all the ones we need to despawn. All those over there are not. really be spawning. Yeah, like, this isn't a bad outbreak or anything. It's just, it's not like God tier. No, it's just a matter of getting into a spot where we're happy with the running. Because, I mean, I can't always go up here, too. Oh, yeah, that's a lot up here, actually. Plus, there's the occasional one over there that's, I don't think, part of the outbreak. Maybe we do that, actually. Gonna run back and forth. Hard to say. But we got time. I mean, realistically, we do only need one. Although having a couple wouldn't hurt, just to make sure I'm happy with what I get, because I want to make sure I'm actually getting Shroomy. The Shroomish have such a strange, like, walking behavior, I swear. They just really enjoy running into, like, walls, it feels like. Oh! It's a female! Shroomy? Is that you? Did I finally find Shroomy? Has my promise come back? May not. It doesn't have the sociable title. It doesn't have a title, but I don't know what his female. I have to see what its description is. I have to see what its nature is. I think we had a docile nature with one that said it was like impetus and silly was its description. I gotta see, because the other one we got was a male and, like, serious, or something of that nature. Okay, I think we're just gonna do regular Pokeball again. Cool. Not tiny, but it could have grown a little bit. I mean, there were, it was a couple days. Shroomish, Shroomish grow big. They grow fast, Hey, it takes plenty of siestas! Bashful. Oh, this is looking very much like Shroomy. Shroomy would love siestas. I know it would. I know she would. I think that's probably Shroomy. And we'll see. We'll see if we get any more. I'm gonna keep going at this, to be honest. I wanna make sure I find Shroomy. I'm pretty sure that's true. So Fiestas feels very Shroomy. She got a little bashful. She got more confident in herself over time. She showed more confidence. She wanted to be more like her. She wanted to go more fancy. Okay, real quick. Sorry, I gotta look up impetus definition. What does that mean? Sorry. Means acting or done quickly and without thought, often driven by emotion or like by passion. I think she's passionate about her dancing character. Oh, bashful. I was thinking bashful is more like not aggressive, but in your face more. But shy, self-conscious, and awkward in the presence of others. Oh. I could see Shroomy being shy. Even if it likes its little dancings. Just a little shy about its dancing. What is Bashful? Bashful is neutral as well. Yeah, and the other Docile is neutral. They lost the sociable title because they got a little socially anxious because they felt bad after being left behind, but now they got to get the confidence back. And I think dancing and being silly, go hand in hand. I think it's Shroomy. We got to get Shroomy's confidence back. It got scared I wasn't coming back for it, given it took me a few days to come find it with its friends. We gotta be BFFs with Shroomy. I promised I'd come back. It got a little worried, but I came back for Shroomy. But yeah, I was like, we're gonna go a little longer because I do want to get one in a fastball for Breloom. It's possible that Shroomish. It could be a Shroomi's friend. Worst case, not worst case, but it could be Shroomi's friend if I get another one that feels just as matching. And I think the first Shroomish we found was actually Shroomi's like pen pal. They were halfway across the region from each other. No wonder I couldn't find Shiny Shroomy over there. It was just too far away. It's only got tiny little legs. How is it supposed to make it all the way to Medali, in a couple days? Oh! Oh, another female. Wait, is this one Shroomy? Oh! Hello there. No title on you either. So that's okay. Let's see what you're looking like. I'm kind of cheating. I'm just sort of picking who is Shroomy based off who matches the most. But I'm also getting all of Shroomi's friends, So we got Shroomi's pen pal. We'll have to see what this looks like. Yeah, it would be crazy to get a female sociable. That would 100% be Shroomy. Okay, well I didn't really consider Leech Seed doing that. I always forget that Leech Seed does that. Doesn't matter, we still caught it with the crick. We do have catching power too, actually. Yeah. Is this Shroomy? Highly curious, also bashful. Oh. Ooh, they could both be Shroomy. How do I know which one's Shroomy? Oh. Sorry, random rookity. Without either getting a female one that's impetus and silly or a female with a sociable. I mean, I guess we'll have to see if we get like a male one with the title too, or get a male one with that description. I don't know how many of those little flavor texts you can even obtain. I can't tell what's going on with the one in there. I don't think it's shiny. No. I think that one was just being a little... It was trying to blend in with the bush. It was like just a little bit shy. Yeah, the one downside of not having the power 3 is we don't get the title power, or from using the Herba Mysticas. but that's okay. Let's see. Yeah. Use up here. Nope. This is literally what we're gonna do for the rest of the day. I don't care about going for the Paradox Mons until tomorrow. I have priorities, and that is shiny Shroomishes. I'm just gonna see how many I can get at this point. Took a while to get to this point. I'm making the most of it. I gotta get Shroomy and all its friends. I think the other one we got, the other Shroomy, was its BFF. They had similar personalities and natures. You know, one was I think curious, one liked fiestas. I think Shroomi's the fiesta one, to be honest, and I think the curious one is. Although the curious one did pop up when it was on its own to say hello, or you know, Shroomy did. It could be either or, I feel like. I mean, unless these are both just close friends of Shroomy. We'll have to see. I know Shroomi's here. But I mean, it's a little hard. I mean, Shroomy understands. It's a little hard to identify them. They had a bit of a growth spurt, potentially, depending on what we find. I almost feel bad. I'm worried I'm not recognizing them right off the bat. In my sleepless nights trying to find Shroomy again, I realized I never asked Shroomy to give a signal or something to make sure I knew it was them. Because unfortunately, Shroomishes do tend to look the same, no offense. But I think Shroomy gets it. We'll know Shroomy when we see him. I said that as if... We'll know Shroomy when we've gone through all the Shroomishes shinies that we find today. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Yeah, the both we got had neutral natures, were female, and kind of had a more, or like a description that could reasonably fall similarly to the other ones that what we know about Shroomy right now. So. Yeah, we get pretty lucky there. We got both of those quite quickly. We'll have to see if we remain that lucky or not. Honestly, we're probably not finding another one for a bit, if at all. But if not, I mean, then we got Shroomy and Shroomi's BFF, so like I can't complain. And I don't think Shroomy would either. I think Shroommy's just happy I remember to come back for him. Like, yeah, we'll have to ask around with these guys, like, hey, you know where Shroomy is? And they're gonna be like, bro, you already caught Shroomy. Yeah, clearly both Shroomy were interested in being caught, as I did catch him in the first ball. Absolutely nothing up here, okay. I have to be generally cautious about looking at him. Like, I feel like they're pretty noticeable, like, when you see them. It's just like, oh yeah, duh, but because they are a little, like, a lot of the things you'd use to notice them are a little small, like, you know, it's like the little dots in the underbelly. You know, I just gotta make sure I'm being observant. Let's see. I'm probably like double checking these way more than I need to. Probably taking up time. But to be fair, we're not using like Herba Mystic or anything, so 150 BP is honestly like 5 minutes of grinding, unlike 2 Herba Mystica, which is just such a unknown amount of time, depending on how lucky or unlucky we get Terra raids. So whew. Yeah, so we got about 10 minutes on this sandwich, and then honestly I might rock a second one. I mean, unless I'm like super happy with what I end up with in the next 10 minutes. But I still do need one for Breloom that I'd like to catch in a fastball. But it's gotta be just right, you know? I'm taking this probably a little too seriously, but I'm determined, you know? Well, and I had to put a lot of effort into this, so took a decent bit of effort to even get to this point. It'd be sick if we found like a large one or something. That would be probably what I'd want to use the fastball on if possible. But I also was like, I kind of wanted the boost. I mean, I guess now that we got what we came here for, I don't necessarily need to go buy another one of these. I could just make a big or a small one. and then risk the not finding a shiny one anymore. We'll see. Get messaged or added on Discord on it. I don't want to figure out what's going on with that real quick. Make sure it's not urgent. Might just be like a meme or something though. I will get back to that in a second. And then yeah, so tomorrow we'll finally get back to the Paradox Mons. Because that was kind of what we were supposed to be doing before this whole ordeal. Before we had the Shroomy incident. Yeah. Give me. Yeah, if we just don't end up finding any more during this time period, I think we'll probably evolve Shumi's Pen Pal. Into Breloom. That way the BFF can stay, and Shroomy can stay, you know, Shroomishes together so they can be buddies. We'll see. Yeah, no, maybe Sparkling Power One's the better call. I'm really not too sure. Over the size one. Hard to say. I'm like, I think I just want... I'd rather almost see more and just have the chance. I mean, because if I do get a female with a sociable title, that would be pretty nuts. Unfortunately, without like a title power going, don't know how likely it is. Because yeah, as much as I'd love to stay up for like an extra hour looking for a more billion shiny Shroomish, I do have work to do, fortunately for me. But hey, I can go to sleep peacefully knowing that we did finally get Shroomy. We got 2 lucky ones right off the bat, now we're not getting very far anymore, but... I mean, 2 to 3 shinies in a sandwich is pretty typical from what we've seen, so... Yeah, yes, this is Sparkling 1 over Sparkling 3. But, we also have the slight boost from the outbreaks, having Feint at 60. But another 1 or 2 wouldn't hurt. I want to make sure I get all of Shumi's friends. Then again, I mean, yeah, both Shroomishes came out really quick. I mean, Shroomy, we know Shroomy would want to come see me again. Maybe that's why Shroomy appeared so quick, and then the BFF came following Shroomy, like, wait, take me too! That would make sense. I like how I've been psychoanalyzing Shroomy. Just Shroomish, trying to find, like... You know, I'm looking at every little detail about it, trying to find as close to one as I can. But yeah, I'm gonna be thorough. I gotta make sure I get all of Shroomi's friends, too. Oh. No. Yeah. We're doing on time. Only about a minute. Okay, cool. We'll go by. I think we'll do another one. Worst case, I don't do the full 30 minutes. I only do like 20 or so, but I think I'm down. Yeah, and I think I'd rather have the Sparkling Power one over nothing. Given I've basically already named all the shinies now. We're naming the one Shroomy, naming one BFF, and we're naming one Pen Pal most likely. And Pen Pal will evolve unless I get another one. In which case then we'll have to figure out how that's related to Shroomy. Meh. I've never made this much of lore up over a freaking random Pokemon. What happens to a man with no Shroomy, you know? Oh boy. Okay, yeah. We'll do one more check around here real quick and then we'll... go back. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have time to do the full thing, but we'll see. Also, I'm guessing I might have to step away briefly. Call my girlfriend before she goes to bed. Ooh. And we'll save in front. I mean, if I don't get anything in 15-20 minutes, we can just reset and not use the BP. So. You said you seem a little hungry, so I'll throw a little extra. Yeah, I'm hungry for shroomy. I mean, I already got shroomy. Oh god, wait, no, that sounds like I'm gonna eat shroomish. No, I'm hungry as in I love it and I want more shroomy. That's what I meant. Sheesh. Didn't really think about the fact that it was literally like a mushroom and that people eat mushrooms, because I would never eat shrooms. I also don't even like mushrooms as food. I like them as BFFs though, as buddies. And as pen pals. Nah. Okay. Back there as quick as we can. 10:45, so we'll have... Yeah, I mean, I guess 11:15 is not that bad, but we'll probably want to take a couple photos with Shroomy and do a picnic with the ones we have. And we'll figure it out. I shouldn't worry too much right now. It would be kind of funny if we happen to find a completely unrelated shiny, because it's not, you know, the boost applies to everything. You know, including random, like, Lilio and stuff. So, it's not impossible. Oh, yeah, then, speaking of Lilio, Pyro is another shiny we got. I mean, there's a million shinies we gotta still get. Will they all happen? Probably not. Eventually, I'll have to move on to something else. But I'm still I'm still enjoying doing the Pokemon stuff quite a bit. Alright, so I'll have to take a break before Legends Arceus, not Arceus, ZA comes out. Since I did mention before, I pre-ordered that for the first time I pre-ordered a game in probably a decade. So I'll probably try to play that. Now I'll have to see if I end up doing it like launch day or if I give it like a week just to get any initial patches out of the way. Cause yeah, I'm like, I don't want to risk crashing issues or something. That would be pretty tragic. Hey, I'm not too worried about spoilers. I mean, I'm gonna take my time playing through the story and all that. Cause I don't use much social media outside of YouTube. I think I've brought it before. Yeah, I have a thing that literally blocks like homepage recommendations, like a Chrome add-on. So the only way I would get spoiled is if one of the people I'm actively subscribed to, or either A, actively subscribes to, just straight up puts a spoiler in their thumbnail and title, and the people I'm subscribed to, I don't think they would. I mean, I guess, yeah, there's a chance that like one of the shiny hunters I follow posts like a photo of, or a video or something with, in the thumbnail is like a shiny version of a Pokemon I don't know is in the game yet or some shit. I guess that's theoretically a possibility if, you know, they go crazy and play it, you know, I mean, Pokemon's their job, they play it 12 hours on the first day or some shit. But I think it's unlikely. Or if I use the search bar on YouTube and YouTube recommends me that way something that's a spoiler. But, I mean, I'm sure I'll be okay. I'll just have to be... I mean, obviously I'm not going to watch any videos on it or anything. And since I mean, the only social media I ever even use is Reddit, really, outside of YouTube. And, I feel like Reddit... A lot of subreddits are pretty good about marking spoilers, especially on launches of media. Just like I follow like r/Pokemon. I don't use Reddit very much anymore. Just like occasionally, but if on the off chance. Twitter, on the other hand, can go fuck itself. That place is spoiler hell. Yeah, no, I can't use Twitter without risking spoiling anything I care about, so... Twitter is the biggest, you know, avoid at all costs for me kind of thing. I'm not taking any chances with that shit. Not that I ever was much of a user of Twitter, but... if I, for whatever reason, was like, let's see what's going on Twitter today, within like 30 seconds of every time I log in, I get spoiled on something. I'm like, okay, well, big or small, doesn't matter. It's there. I know Bridget, said, complained about getting spoiled on stuff on Twitter a lot. Like, I think Twitter is just, I mean, I don't know what Facebook's like, but pretty bad. Because I know she uses Tumblr a lot, and like, Tumblr's usually pretty good about it. Or like Tumblr users are decent about marking stuff, or like you could block certain tags. Like if you try to block like certain subjects on Twitter, it just like doesn't work half the time. So at least from my experience, I'm not a expert on Twitter though, so maybe there's something I'm unaware of. I'm just gonna keep looking for Shroomish. We have until just before 12:15. It's or not 12, 11:15. It's 10:50 for me now, so quite a bit of time still. Hopefully we can get one more before we wrap up for the day. Cause yeah, we had a really good start, and then they just stopped finding them. Which, I mean, you know, RNG be like... excuse me. Ah. And then, yeah, no, definitely, for sure, we'll get back to the Paradox Mons tomorrow. Because, yeah, the goal will be to get the remaining Paradox Mons we're missing. I think there's 5 still. So, a few days probably of that. I figure, yeah, 3 days is probably a pretty reasonable estimate. And then we'll try to start shield stuff for legendaries. Yeah, we'll figure it out as we go. I mean, I'm not really planning much of it out. I'm kind of just winging it, but I think that'll work fine. It'll be interesting, yeah, to go back and actually play Shield. I mean, it's not going to be a very vanilla playthrough, I guess, but we'll see. Because I'm also partially debating if I want to try to get the Shiny Charm. The thing is, yeah, because we need to do Dynamax Adventures, but I think we only need it for Mewtwo. There are a few others I can get that would otherwise we would be getting in Legends Arceus, but the one nice thing about Dynamax Adventures is we can get the Pokemon with like fancier Pokeballs, because you can't get. I mean, any Pokeball you catch in Legends Arceus just turns to like the Eel ball. So I'm like, I could catch it's either Dialga or Palkia. I think there's Landorus, and I want to say it's either Tornadus or Thundurus. You know, we could get them in more interesting balls that way, especially because we get the guaranteed catch, so we can guarantee we get them in like a, you know, like I don't know, like a Love Ball or something, if we wanted to. And then yeah, because I'm like, if we're gonna do Dynamax Adventures, you know, multiple times. I mean, because we're gonna even have to. We'll probably catch whatever legendaries we come across until we get at least Mewtwo, because that way we take them out of the pool. I'm like, on the off. I mean, even if we find just some random shiny, you know, it'll boost our odds to 1 in 100. Which, I mean, there's definitely feasibility. It depends how much we end up having to play it. Depends on how lucky we get, but I'm like, yeah, we may as well. Because I can just pretty quickly transfer them over and then transfer them back from my main shield file because we do have a living dex. There might be a couple of Pokemon we're missing in the living dex because they're like teammates and we keep them in the party and stuff. But, I mean, I could always just go for those few. Because we do have to beat the game, I'm pretty sure, in order to actually... Because we have to be able to catch Regidrago, Regieleki, the Galarian Birds, Calyrex. Oh, the other thing I was going to say, because I do know we need... there's some Pokemon we need for BDSP as well that were exclusive. I think all we're missing is Palkia and the Cantonian Birds. And then we're missing Spectrier and... Yeah, we're missing Regidrago, but I think... Oh yeah, we can only get one of them. We're missing Regidrago as well in Shield. I do have extra, I believe, of those two in Home from Pokemon Go. Which, I'm fine with using that, because otherwise I'd have to beat Shield twice, or I'd have to play through, like, Sword or something. Yeah. The whole thing would be more effort than it was worth. I'm going to try to still do the thing where I think I'm going to have to do a quick, like, hour or so play session to get Kubfu, and then reset the save. Which I am still mildly paranoid about, that I'm going to somehow delete my main save. Don't know how I'd fuck it up that badly, but, you know, paranoid be like. And then after that, yeah, we gotta do a teensy bit in BDSP. We have to basically just get a save and Let's Go Eevee, or sorry, Let's Go Pikachu, which is the one I own, for the ability to get Mew, and then we can get Jirachi from playing Shield. We'll play, yeah, it's like an hour or two in the Brilliant Diamond. We'll grab those two for this game, and then we gotta play through Legends Arceus to get everything else that we can. And at that point, because we'll have... I think we just need a BDSP save file in order to get, like, Darkrai and Shaman and Manaphy and Fione. So, yeah, we're not able to get every Pokemon that we can transfer to this game. The only other thing we can get that, like, a mythical, I think... Oh, yeah, Hoopa I can transfer from home, because I've done Pokemon Go raids with them. We can get... Eventually, we might try to get the Shiny Meloetta from home. Although, I'm more tempted to leave that in home than in this game, to be honest. So... But that's something we can go for as well. Plus, I just gotta get all those things as well. Oh yeah, the one reason I was also hesitant to transfer the Shield Living Dex over is because I was at one point considering trying to go for all the legendaries. I've done a lot of trading in Pokemon Home, so I have most of the decks filled up for a lot of the games. But it would be cool to yeah, like, intentionally catch all the Pokemon I need for the decks, and then, like, transfer them that way. As opposed to just transferring my living dexes, which, I mean, I could do, but it just seems like a fun way to go about it. Just a fun little, like, hunt and catch kind of thing. There's so many of you guys, what the heck? So. But then if I were to transfer that, I guess I have to see what I'm missing from the main shield deck. So we could spend like a day catching those in shield if I really wanted to. I mean, actually, there are some Pokemon I need in my living shield decks. Not a lot, but I know I organized it off stream at some point. I don't know if I ever actually showed it on stream after that, but I did organize it off stream a ways back while walking on the treadmill of all things. And yeah, because there's a few Pokemon we need to catch extras of because we have them as teammates. And then there's just like a couple forms and stuff I think we were missing. So. But I think I traded for Porygon 2 on Pokemon Home, and I happened to get a shiny. Hello, welcome. Which I think I would like to transfer out and get one that was obtained by me. Same with Porygon Z. Like, a lot of them I think too are like replacing things that I traded from other games with things that are my OT, whenever possible. So we'll see. I'll have to do a teensy bit of looking at stuff off stream just to figure it out. Sure much luck started off really good. Now it's not going good. I guess I caught Shroomy and their BFF, and that was like, they're like, yep, that's up. Those are the only shinies over here. Which I guess fair enough. Not much spawning up here right now. Decent bit spawning down here, though. I love running into walls. Which, I mean, hey, good for them. Playing a PS2 game called The Suffering. I don't know why that sounds vaguely familiar. But I could also just be completely making that up in my head. I'm probably just hallucinating. There's a shiny! Let's get a save. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got? Oh. Another female! Hello! Hello there, Shroomish. How are you? Mish? Let's see what this one looks like. Yeah, no, another normal-sized one, but that's okay. No title. See if we get anything out of this. Have to look at its description. Yeah, we did get a save before this, so if we don't find any other ones, and this is like definitely not Shroomy, then we could come back and try to catch us in a fastball. They did want the Breloom to be in the fastball if possible. Otherwise, Pen Pal will be the one. Shroomi's Pen Pal will be, so. Take a look. Yeah, that was a long time after we caught what I believe is Shroomy. Naughty, plenty of siestas. Yeah, okay. I think Shroomy was definitely not naughty. Shroomy was docile when we first found it, and the one we got now is bashful. Which is a lot closer than naughty. I'm literally just vibing. Granted, it has the exact same definition. I guess it could be like a party partner. Like a little party buddy. I don't know how I'd turn that into a nickname. Hey, they hit the club together, these two Shroomies. My Shroomish lore is something. Scared the fuck out of me as a kid to play my nightmares. Since use similar imagery, damn. Then, yeah, I was gonna say, kids. As a kid, I definitely got scared by things that were probably not that scary. Then I was just an easily scared child. But yeah. Thanks, Dad, for showing me The Mummy when I was, like, 10. It didn't traumatize me for a while. Yeah, I think we have about 12 minutes left on the sandwich. Hopefully, if we're lucky, we'll get one more. That is a huge amount of them all in one little place. The sheer amount of question marks there. Yeah, we want like a good 40 minutes in between those, it felt like. That was when I was totally brave and was watching R-rated horror when I was 9. You know, hey! No, definitely, some kids, yeah, are nowhere near as sensitive about that thing. But nowadays, I'm, like, completely unfazed by anything horror-related. Yeah, as a child, non-horror things would just scare the shit out of me. I was terrified of, like, Jurassic Park. Which, to be fair, that one makes more sense than my dad showed me, because I like dinosaurs a lot. Still kind of scary for, like, yeah, like a 10-year-old. For a 10-year-old that was easily scared, at least. You know, no phases or anything, which... I mean, not that surprising, because mostly what we're seeing is Shroomish, but... And there's always the chance of it. This guy spawned for a second. Let me. Let's see. As a child, it probably should have been more apparent that I had an anxiety disorder. Given how I reacted to things that were not really that intense. The March Channel scared that was pretty disturbing. Nah! But yeah, it's definitely like, I feel like children are either like super easily scared or just like are unfazed. It's sort of like a weird thing. I mean, I guess it's just how kids perceive things. Right into that one. I'm trying to think as like an adult when the last time I don't know, I guess more so scared. Like, I feel like when I get more so from a, not scared, but from a disturbing perspective, like, I feel like I'm more affected by things that aren't usually horror media. Because a lot of times it's more like semi-realistic, you know, depictions of, like, innocent civilian casualties and shit. So, yeah, I don't know. Then again, I don't know, I'm weird when it comes to that sort of thing. Yeah, you can put on, like, a movie that most people find really scary, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. And then I'll watch... Like, I think I was more, like, upset, emotionally upset watching, like, Squid Game than any horror film that came out in the past, like, 10 years. And I've seen a lot of them. I don't know why. Squid Game somehow got to me more than, like, genuinely, I think, almost any piece of, at least, like, any horror movie. And I'm the type that would at least somewhat actively seek out things that were meant, or, you know, that people referred to as disturbing. Like the lamest brag. Be like, I don't get scared, but I got scared by Squid Game. But I don't know, yeah, I think it's like the idea behind Squid Game. I think anything that's like knowing you're going to die and there's nothing you can do about it, in a sense, is one of those things that, like, gets me. And not like, but, like, it has to be, like, realistic almost. It can't be like, you know, The Ring. But, like, not that Squid Game is fully realistic, but it's definitely more grounded, I would say. I don't know if calling Squid Game more grounded than The Ring. Okay, you know what? Never mind. Just scratch that. We're not gonna scratch that from the record. That I thought about that for a sec. I sounded really stupid. But I guess it's the paranormal verse. You know, humans. Because yeah, I don't know. Humans are a lot scarier than the supernatural to me, unlike Shroomish, who's not scary in the slightest. Another female Shroomish. We're getting all the females now. That's 4 in a row. Give it a quick little thunder wave. Look at you. Hello there, Mr. Mrs. Shroomish. Okay. Oh wait, I could have false swiped. Whoops. Nah, we have catching power too. We'll probably be fine. Ooh, yeah, I think we only have a few minutes left on the sandwich. So that's probably the last one we're gonna get. Let's take a quick look at its description. Because maybe we'll go back and turn this into a fastball one for Breloom. Let's see. Quick-tempered. That does feel pretty Breloom-y. I'm trying to think. How would this one be related to Shroomy? I guess this could be Shroomi's mom. Yeah, I did call it Mrs. Shroomy. I don't know. I guess that brings up the question of where's Mr. Shroomy. But you know, maybe Mr. Shroomy's serving in the war. No, or maybe it's like a sibling. Horror movies don't scare me at all, but put on true crime and I'm genuinely uneasy. Oh yeah, no, true crime I think is definitely. Well, I think just the realism, not the real, but the real human stuff that went on for true crime to occur is the way they're running, is enough to make it much more disturbing. That's why, like, I think humans, to me, and I mean, I think some people are more scared by the supernatural stuff, and more people are scared by, or some people are scared more by, you know, the worst of humankind. And you know, it's like it's definitely preying off different aspects of fear. That was another shiny one, preying off different aspects of fear. It's a big one. I was hoping for a big one. Okay, yeah, I think this is gonna be the Breloom. This is also a female. That's kind of crazy that literally all 5 that we got today were females. Okay, we do only have the one fastball, so. We'll have to make the most of it. Okay, we're gonna false swipe it. I don't remember what gender Super Duper was, and we had just a regular Breloom that we used for catching in Violet. I don't remember what it had, or what gender it was. Okay, now that I'm seeing that, that doesn't actually look that good. Forgot how bad the fastball looks. I was watching True Crime on Bundy, and I was genuinely horrified. Oh yeah, well yeah, a lot of that shit is just really, a lot of it's really depressing. Timid. Impetus and silly. No, this is Shroomy. This is Shroomy. This is 100% Shroomy. Shroomy grew up. It got big. Shroomy, we found Shroomy. I was wrong. I was wrong about the other ones. This is Shroomy! This is Shroomy. We are getting this. We're getting Shroomy in a regular Pokeball, I think. It's Shroomy! It took us like 4 hours of looking, but we finally found Shroomy. It was waiting till the last moment. Impetus and silly, it's Shroomy! Sorry, this is referencing something that is completely out of... I found a Shroomish that I had to reset on. I didn't get to keep it, and I promised I'd find one, or I'd find it again. Where is it? And it was a tiny one that was Impetus and silly. I sent you a message already. Okay, this is Shroomy. I guess we did technically catch Shroomy in a quick ball. Doesn't match, but it is. Maybe that is Shroomy's ball. Which I guess I should have just quick balled it then, but. But it's Shroomy. It literally waited until it was proving. It was making sure I was dedicated. Yeah, we did catch it in a quick ball just because I was like, I'm not keeping it. But I almost want to catch it in the quick ball because that solidifies it to me that it's Shroomy. Yes, this one's timid, while the other one was docile. You know, it grew up a little bit, it got a little less sociable, it got a little anxious, but happens to the best of us. Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick ball. I think it just means more to me to be in a quick ball. I think. Unless, or should I give Shroomy a better ball? I guess we do get the chance to reset. Okay, maybe I should do a different ball. Hang on. I can't decide. I'm being indecisive again. I don't think I wanted in the fastball. I saw it when I caught it. I was like, oh, that doesn't feel right either. But I feel like I gotta give Shroomy a nice ball. I could do luxury ball. It doesn't match that well, though. That's the hard part. Oh, boy. Okay, hang on. Oh, I can't believe it. Where's Shumi? There you are! Shumi! Okay, yeah, let's see what we want to get ball-wise. I could do like Sport Ball or Safari Ball. That might look okay on it. I don't want to give it something fancy. I'm struggling to decide. I just want to do Shroomy right, you know? I don't know what level the other Shroomish was. Not that that matters, that is just kind of a funny thing to check. Because it grew up, I'm like, did it get higher in level when it grew up? Oh boy. Yeah, maybe a regular Pokeball is the best option. The Sports Ball is kind of ugly. His Fireball doesn't match. I don't really care for the luxury. I mean, the Fastball is okay. It's just like... Every time I see the Fastball, I go, oh, that's ugly. I could do a Repeat Ball. I feel like the regular Pokeball just looks the best. I was just doing it because I was like, I could do a Repeat Ball because, yeah, it's the second time I've caught it. Do I want to try that? Actually, the more I think about it, I do like that symbolism. This is the third time I've reset. I'm just trying to, like... This feels so special to me. I don't know. That we found Shroomy. Okay, so yeah, I guess it has two BFFs, actually. we gotta figure out what all the Shroomies' names are gonna be. I like the name Pen Pal. For the male one. I think one of them I might name BFF, although it feels like they're kind of double BFFs. I don't know. We'll figure it out. And yeah, I think we'll evolve the Pen Pal one because it's maybe not. It doesn't matter really too much. Okay. Last one. We will get this in a Repeat Ball, and then I'm gonna stop doing this. Okay, there's no point even damaging it. Okay, let's get in the Repeat Ball because it's the second time we're catching it. And I think the Repeat Ball doesn't look too bad on it, all things considered. That way it also has a unique ball from the other ones. Yeah. Okay, we got Shroomy. That's crazy, we got the Impetus and Silly. Okay, this one is 100% Shroomy. It isn't. Yeah, so it is timid now. Hang on, we'll interact with Shroomy, and then we'll try to interact with all of them together, I think, tomorrow, just because it's getting late. We want to go back... Real quick, let's go back to where we first found Shroomy. Oh my god, I can't believe we found Shroomy again. What the fuck? No! No! What? You're shitting me! Are you Shroomy's friend? What the heck? Do we? I just decided last second to fly over here. We don't have any boosts on. What the heck? Okay, yeah, no, yeah, I cannot complain in the slightest. I'm just, what? Maybe you're Shroomi's BFF. Look at you, you're so cute. After all the times we had to potentially phase on this while looking for Shroomish. Dusk Ball. I'm gonna do Friend Ball. I feel like it matches pretty nicely. Yeah, let's do Friend Ball. Hopefully this catches. I mean, I can reset if it doesn't. It did save. Okay, maybe I need to... Hang on, give me 1 sec here. I'm gonna have to call my girlfriend because she needs to go to bed. 1 sec. Okay, I'm back. I literally... Sorry, I had to finish that up. Shroomi's BFF... This has definitely got to be Shroomi's BFF. I'm just blown away. That's funny. That's crazy. Yeah, we'll get this in the friend ball. Because it's friends with Shroomi! Forget there are people... And the fact that it's right where Shroomi was found. That's crazy. Yeah, we got Shroomi. Okay, I'm gonna have to come up with nicknames for some of these guys. Maybe I nickname one of the other Shroomish, like Super Duper, or not Super, like Dupa Super or something. I'll have to see. There we go, friend ball. Yeah, because we still got 5 of them, and I feel like the other 2 are not going to be friend ball colored. The Skiploom and the Jumpluff because they're both pink. Yeah, well, I'll figure out exactly how I want to name this one later. Oh, whoops. Ah. Adamant, it nods off a lot. Aww. It's adamant that it needed to be with Shroomi. You coming in to say hi. You're like, I hope Shroomi and Hoppip could go out together. Yeah, I'm sure they'll be very happy. Okay, hang on. We gotta... This is nuts. Photo Shroomi around here just because it's a nice spot. Where's Shroomi? Which one's Shroomi? Oh wait, we should probably heal real quick. This went on longer than I intended. I do need to get to bed, but damn if it was not worth it. Shroomi, yeah, Shroomi waited until like I was just about to go to bed to show up. And because it wanted to show me how much it grew and it was waiting for me. Okay, we gotta get it a title or something, since it doesn't have the sociable title anymore. Yeah, I wish there was a way to get the sociable title on it, but I don't think there is. Maybe we could get like the friendship mark on it or something. Try this again. Rumi, hello. I missed you. Huh? Yes. Yeah. Let's try to get it jumping. That was the worst timing ever. Sorry, Shroomy. Let's try that again. Whee! One more. Whee! Come here. Angry face! Yippee, Shroomy! Yes, you snooze. Look at you. Oh, so precious. Little. Hi, Psyduck. Let's do a little hop around. Look at it. It's so silly. Psyduck's following. Look at Shroomy. Oh. I searched for hours and hours to find you, but I did promise I'd find you again. Yes, I found you, and we're gonna be BFFs. Yeah! By coincidence, there's also a raid in the exact same spot where the Excalibur one was. Hey, Psyduck, how you doing? Okay, we gotta get a photo of Hoppip real quick. Oh my god. Okay. Do this too. Hello, Hoppip. How are you? Oh, that's right, you're flying. Aw, what? I was hoping it'd have multiple animations, but yeah, because when they fly, they don't have as many. Oh, we can't do a quick run around with you. Got just the cute little, like, hover. Hoppip's adorable. Try to get a quick interaction. Oh, you landed. Yeah, you're so silly. You're such a Hoppip. Yeah. Yeah, you're so silly. I love you so much. Wait, if it's on the ground now, could I? Or is it? Oh, it starts flying if I. That was worth a shot. But no, very cute. Yeah, you're very silly. I love you so much. Yeah, we love each other. Mwah. And you too, Psyduck. We love you too. Okay, I gotta do a quick camp with these two, and then we gotta organize our boxes just a tad because it is kind of a nightmare right now. Oh, they've been reunited. I didn't even realize Hoppip was here. Look at the two of them. Oh, rain! Yeah, so they're probably used to it in this area. Right. Okay, well, I tried that. Yes! Oh, see their friends. Look at them, they're chatting. Try to get that one more. I'll try to get both of them. Hello, Hoppip. Oh, they're so silly. Hoppip is a tail? Oh, it's so precious. I love them so much. Guys, you're so wonderful. You know that? Oh, I love them so much. Oh yeah, it already has the hearts because I got in the friend ball, so it already loves me. Ugh. We'll have to look at all the Shroomish together at some point. Wrong button. Do I want to do that now? Or do I want to keep better track of like the order I caught them in? I think I want to keep track of the order I caught them in. We'll worry about this later. But yeah, so we're gonna have five shiny Shroomish, and then Hoppip, who is BFFs with the Shroomy. Oh wait, whoops. Let me just do like a quick move around real quick, because things are getting a little chaotic here. Yeah, so tomorrow we need to go back to Area 0. I'm gonna put you away, because I don't think I'm gonna be auto-battling anything. Oh wait, there is 6 Shroomish. You have a tiny mushroom? Huh. Okay, so you were the second to last one, I think. So you were... Feisty? Or quick-tempered? Okay, we're gonna put you there then. I might just move you for the time being, like here. Well, I don't know, man. These need to go to different spots, some of these guys. I'm gonna put these guys here like that. That works for now. Maybe I'll put you with... I don't know. We gotta just actually lock in some names tomorrow, maybe at the start of the stream. Because yeah, it's getting a little messy here. And the longer we don't nickname things, the worse it's gonna get. Oh man. I didn't realize we got the fact that we got 6 Shroomish and 5 were female is kind of funny. We found Shroomy though. I'm so happy. We'll have to yeah, evolve the one into a Breloom, and then the rest will remain Shroomish. Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah, we got the Hoppip last second as well. That's BFFs. We're gonna have to get them matching titles at some point, but yeah, okay. I think we gotta wrap things up. It's getting quite late. Tomorrow, I think the main goal will be go for Paradox Shiny Pokemon and maybe do a little bit of just nickname finalizing or something, hopefully, because yeah, we're getting a little crowded over here. But yeah, that'll be the general plan for next time.